So let's continue with the hairstyle. Last lesson, we left off at the surface comb settings. I assume you understand how sinks work by now, so you can adjust individual parts yourself. I also recommend using groups. You can assign a specific group to each part. How's that done? Go to Edit Guides, then Roots, and select a specific part. For example, let's say I want to assign Group 5 here. I select Roots, scroll down, activate Use Strand Groups, and enter 5. Heads up, to actually assign it, type 5, press Enter, then click Assign. Now, Group 5 is assigned. Next, hide it so it doesn't get in the way, and keep working. Let's assign Group 6 to the bangs. 6, Enter, Assign, Hide. For the back of the head, Group 7. 7, Enter, Assign, Hide. For the left temple, Group 8, Assign, Hide. And Group 9 for the rest. Unhide all, and now we have several groups to work with. This is very convenient because you can click Select by Group anytime, selecting everything in that group to isolate it. For instance, if I want to isolate the temple, I select that group and work on it. It's really handy. With Surface Comb, we can apply basic settings or work with a specific group, meaning actions apply only to that group. This is Group 5. I enter 5 in Surface Comb, and edits apply only to it. If I unhide, you'll see Surface Comb applied only to this group. I can adjust sinks, there are many here, specifically for this group. Since we've already applied many sinks, it's not crucial right now, but you can use groups within sinks too. Everything looks a bit messed up now, as you can see. I don't want that, so I'm removing the group filter. I just showed how groups work, but I'll keep them assigned because hiding them is useful. After Surface Comb, I assign Edit Guides to refine this part. I'll tweak the direction a bit more in Surface Comb first. For convenience, I downloaded a reference from 3D.sk. It's the Figgy number 05 Groom 3D scan. I'll provide a link. After downloading, I roughly aligned it with my full body model. If we look at materials, I assigned a transparent one to see through. Here's roughly where the head is. It helps to understand the groom. It doesn't fit perfectly, but we can understand the volumes. I can already see the bangs need to be much tighter. So let's continue. I suggest starting from the back of the head. It's efficient, and with experience, you'll see why. Also, check the link for Gaussian Splatting. When you download, you'll get this Gaussian data. You can load it into V-Ray or view it on the website via the link. Link provided. It lets you study the hairstyle closely, which is quite convenient. So let's start from the back. I'll hide the scan and select the very bottom part. I'll likely assign a group to it in the new edit guides. Don't forget to set strand interpolation, crucial so changes don't crash Ornatrix result. Turn off Select by Group to pick specific guides at the bottom. We isolate this part. Click Isolate Selected and start working. It's easier to select just one group. I suggest breaking it down by groups to distinguish by color later, meaning assign a group to each row. Let's do that now. I'll hide the body and carefully select this bottom group of guides. Isolate it and align it with the scan. Do whatever works best for you here. I recommend using references and the scan. I have photos, the scan, and Gaussian Splatting. Very convenient. To make selection easier later, select these and assign Group 11 to avoid confusion. Assign. Now let's get to work. You can work with all guides. Use the brush to comb and align them comfortably. I'll align using the scan. I'll turn on the transparent material and align in perspective. Here, I need to trim them. In Legacy mode, trim like this. I need to cut them using the scissors tool so they don't clip into the scalp or neck. Use the scissors tool. Select and trim like so. If we hide the scan, here's the result. Now we need to move on to editing the second group of guides further up and align them with these ones. We'll need to select both Group 11 and the new group to work with them together. This makes the selection process very convenient. Don't deselect these. Unhide all and carefully select the next ones using Control. If selecting in this mess is hard, here's a hack. What to do? On top of Edit Guides, assign Aux Strand Length. The icon looks like this. Select Edit Guides modifier and click on this icon. A Strand Length Modifier appears, and in it, reduce the length like this. This makes it very easy to select all guides. In Edit Guides, turn on Show End Result. Hide Guide Gizmo and select the guides. But there's a nuance. Selections in the lower Edit Guides won't save the length. So, create another Edit Guides on top of Strand Length and select there. Select them like this. Then, inside this Edit Guides, hide and isolate selected. Hooray! To avoid messing up selections and groups, Work in this top Edit Guides. In my opinion, this is convenient. Now let's assign a group to the new guides. Select by group and use Ctrl+I. Assign group 12. Click Assign. Check with Unhide. Group 12 was assigned to everything, but that's easily solvable. Select these guides manually, including the lower ones. Ctrl-I and assign group 13 here. Hide it. Now work with these guides without strand length. Align them with the lower guides so everything matches. Again, you can work with the entire group. Select it and brush a line roughly, using FX Selected only to avoid touching others. Just like this. Turn on the scan and look. We have roughly this situation. Check guides aren't going outside the area. Trim where needed and ensure they don't clip the surface. That gives us the second part. Check separately that guides don't intersect. I see an intersection here, so I'll align this part to fix it. Okay, excellent. You might accidentally cut a guide, affecting length, but here, lengths should be equal. So try to make guides uniform. I see clipping here, so I'll correct it by cutting them. Like this, avoiding the neck. Align the direction roughly to match. Ensure guides flow uniformly, just like this.